Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boys, Frogan Reactions here. My name's Logan.
My name's Francesco.
And in today's video, we're going to be discussing some rumors about the Apple Watch Series 6 and iPad Air 4.
Yeah.
So let's get right into it.
Here we go. So, leaker John Prosser, who sometimes shares accurate knowledge about Apple leaks and rumors, he tweeted that Apple will hold its iPhone 12 event during the week of October 12th, with pre-orders to take place later that week and then shipments to start the week after that. That's usual. If these dates are accurate, Apple could hold an event on Tuesday, October 13th, accepting pre-orders for the new lower-cost iPhone 12 models on the 16th, and delivering the new devices on the 23rd of October. He also claims that Apple will release the Apple Watch Series 6 and an unspecified new iPad, which could possibly be the iPad Air 4, via press release during the week of September 7th. Most leakers are saying this press release is set to happen on September 8th. And just for information, Apple does tend to do press releases at 10 a.m., 11 a.m., or 1 p.m. Eastern Time. So keep an eye out for those.
Let's talk about what's in store for the Apple Watch Series 6 and the iPad Air 4.
Yeah. So Apple Watch Series 6 models, which are in development for this fall 2020 launch, are rumored to feature faster performance, better water resistance, and improved wireless transmission for faster Wi-Fi and cellular speeds. Certification listings for a battery likely designed for this Apple Watch Series 6 were spotted in August. The 1.17 watt-hour battery has a capacity of 303.8 milliamp hours, which is just slightly larger than the 296 milliamp hour battery in the Series 5 watch. Apple is working on a watchOS 7 and Apple Watch Series 6 feature that will allow the Apple Watch to detect blood oxygen levels. Apple will provide notifications when blood oxygen levels have dropped below a healthy threshold, which is right around between 95 and 100% saturation. A drop in blood oxygen levels can suggest serious respiratory or cardiac problems. It is not entirely clear if this feature will be limited to just the Apple Watch Series 6 or if it'll come as a software update in watchOS 7, because it could be possible for older Apple Watch models to detect blood oxygen levels with the heart rate sensor, so who knows. The Apple Watch Series 6 and perhaps older Apple Watch models too will allegedly have mental health capabilities that will allow it to detect panic attacks or high levels of stress and provide breathing exercises to calm people down. This feature may rely on heart rate data alone, or it may take into account the blood oxygen levels that I mentioned before, but rumors are mixed on what's to be involved. If it only uses heart rate data, this feature could be used in older Apple Watch models, but if it relies on blood oxygen level monitoring, which is a rumored Apple Watch Series 6 feature, could be limited to the newer Apple Watches.
So that's it for what we're going to be seeing in the Apple Watch Series 6. Now, let's get into what we can be seeing in the iPad Air 4.
Yeah. Photos of an alleged leaked manual surface online of the iPad Air, suggesting the next middle tier iPad could feature an all-screen display like the iPad Pro, and in lieu of a home button, and Touch ID integrated into the power button. Twitter leaker Duan Rui has shared photos depicting a Spanish manual for an iPad Air with an edge-to-edge screen, just like the iPad Pro. The manual makes no mention of Face ID, however instructs users to activate quote-unquote Touch ID with the top button to unlock the iPad Air. The manual does show an iPad with noticeably longer power button, suggesting Touch ID in the power button, because if it was a smaller power button, it would be harder to scan your finger with Touch ID, but if it has a wider width of power button, you can get the Touch ID more accurate. On other pages, the manual references USB-C connectivity rather than Lightning, again, just like the iPad Pro, and shows a smart connector on the back so you can use accessories such as what we have here, the Magic Keyboard and Apple Pencil too. Digitimes has suggested that a 10.8-inch iPad Air is coming in the second half of 2020, and Apple analyst Ming-Chi Kuo also expects Apple to release a 10.8-inch iPad Air in the second half of 2020. We'll just have to wait till September 8th and see what happens.
So at least to give something to cheer about in the year 2020, because it hasn't been doing much for us. Well, that's it for today's video, guys. If you want to like, comment, subscribe, and if you could do us a favor, I'm pressing the button, everybody.
Yes, and if Apple does announce the Apple Watch Series 6 and iPad Air 4 on September 8th, we will create a video about them. So make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that video. And also,
our hearts and prayers goes to the family
of Chadwick Boseman. He recently passed away. He's the actor that played Black Panther. It's very sad. We're gonna keep him in our prayers and hope he rests in peace in heaven, and he's in our thoughts. So we just wanted to mention that in our video.
So we are Frugal Reactions, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace!